Hey everyone, it's October 26th, and that means that if today's your birthday, you share with serial killer Anthony Wimberly, who murdered at least 3 women and girls in Oakland between 1984 and 1985, and that is him right over there. Born in 1962 as Anthony Lee in the Bay Area, his parents weren't married, but his mother married A.D. Wimberly, and he took the man's last name, though the couple divorced soon after. Wimberly's mother moved with him to Washington State in search of work, with the two returning to Oakland when he was 9. He first got arrested at the age of 14, being sent to a group home in Oroville, California, which is a town best known for having a dam that needs federal assistance to replace, while simultaneously trying to declare themselves exempt from any state and federal regulations. 9 months later, he was back at home, but soon was under arrest yet again for armed robbery and was sent to a group home in Stockton, California, which recently was named the 17th most expensive place to live in the United States, which is remarkable since literally no one wants to live in Stockton. Wimberly was paroled in 1978, but after 6 months was back in trouble for burglary and found himself in Oakland with no prospects of employment in 1980. Now an adult, he broke into a home and tied up a 12-year-old boy so he could search for valuables. The boy's mother returned and scared him off, and he was soon arrested and bailed out and returned to the streets. In 1981, he stole a car and was caught during a burglary 5 days later, this time being sent to an actual prison for 3 years. Paroled after 2, he almost immediately stole another car and was returned to prison to complete his sentence. In 1984, he was back living with his mother in a housing project in Oakland, but couldn't go straight. Just 2 months later, he began a crime spree that ended with 3 women and girls dead. He began in November of 1984 by sexually assaulting and shooting a 12-year-old girl, which he followed the next month by doing the same to a 24-year-old woman. He stuffed that victim in a closet, robbed her home, and left with her twin infants crying and on their own. In January of 1985, he walked into a beauty parlor and demanded that the employees turn over all their money. When they told him they had no cash, he shot them both, killing one of his victims. He fled in the stolen van of his barely living victim and was spotted less than an hour later. Wimberly managed to get back to the projects and just 1 week later broke into the home of an elderly woman, murdering her while stealing her belongings. 6 days later, he was arrested and faced charges for 3 murders and 16 other felonies. He confessed to 2 murders but claimed that the elderly woman was already dead when he broke into her home. A jury didn't believe him, and he was convicted of 3 murders and sentenced to 3 terms of life in prison. If this is your birthday, I hope you have a great day. Leave me a comment so I can wish you a happy birthday. If you know someone whose birthday it is today, send them this video so they can find out all about their birthday twin. And to Anthony Wimberly, I say, happy birthday, you bastard. And why are we dressed like we're on this P. Diddy album cover?